Over its 9-season run, The King of Queens brought a warm, family-like feeling to viewers. But behind the spotlight, reality was full of loss. Some beloved stars passed away too soon, leaving behind both an artistic legacy and unforgettable life stories. If you find this content interesting, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with 0. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other exciting videos. Let's uncover these haunting truths and honor what they left behind. Kevin James, born in 1965, rose to fame as Doug Heffernan, the lovable and humorous delivery man on The King of Queens, starting in 1998. At the age of 33, he became the face of the show, bringing a natural, relatable performance that captured the charm and sincerity of working-class America. James's outstanding portrayal helped the sitcom thrive for 9 successful seasons and earned him an Emmy nomination in 2006. Before breaking into television, Kevin tirelessly honed his craft at comedy clubs in Long Island, sharpening his storytelling skills and perfecting his ability to make audiences laugh. A friendship with Ray Romano became a turning point in his career. His appearance on Everybody Loves Raymond caught CBS's attention, leading them to develop a series centered around him and transforming the boy who once dreamed of becoming a football player into a comedy icon. However, success did not come without its challenges. Kevin struggled with weight issues, exhaustion from overwork, and harsh criticism from tabloids and social media. Despite these obstacles, he persevered in his career while striving to maintain a balance between work and personal life. Alongside his flourishing career, Kevin James has always found stability and grounding in his family. He married model Stefania de la Cruz in 2004, and together they are raising 4 children, creating a strong and happy family home. At 60, Kevin remains active in comedy, releasing new specials and starring in numerous films. With an estimated net worth of around $100 million, he continues to balance his faith family and his passion for bringing laughter to audiences around the world. Leah Remini, born in 1970, began her acting career with various minor roles, but truly rose to prominence at the age of 28 with her role as Carrie Heffernan on The King of Queens. The character of Carrie, a sharp-witted, humorous, and fiercely independent wife, quickly became an iconic figure in American television, capable of making Doug quiver with just a glance. The show not only brought Leah widespread fame, but also provided financial stability and solidified her place in Hollywood. However, behind the laughter and humor on screen, Leah's life was marked by deep personal struggles. At the age of 13, she was abandoned by her father and had to learn to survive on her own, facing family hardships from a very young age, experiences that shaped her resilience and determination throughout her life. One of the boldest decisions in Leah Remini's life was leaving Scientology in 2013. This courageous choice came at a high personal cost. She faced harassment, isolation, and nearly lost all her industry friends who remained loyal to the church. Leaving Scientology became a turning point for Leah, opening the door for her to speak out and advocate against the abuses within the church. Her personal life also faced significant challenges. Her marriage to actor Angelo Pagan, though full of love, was not without difficulties, requiring them to work together to raise their daughter Sophia and rebuild their lives. Leah transformed these painful experiences into strength, becoming a symbol of resilience and courage. Today at age 55, Leah Remini is one of the most outspoken and resilient actresses in Hollywood. She not only focuses on her acting career, but also channels her painful experiences into social activism and the production of meaningful television content. With an estimated net worth of $25 million, Leah has shown that even after losing nearly everything, a person can still find their voice and inner strength. Leah's life is a testament to perseverance, resilience, and the power of truth. A woman who was once deeply hurt, but has now become a symbol of freedom, courage, and hope for generations. Today at 55, Leah Remini stands as one of Hollywood's most outspoken survivors. With an estimated net worth of $25 million and a newfound sense of peace, she channels her past pain into activism and meaningful content production. She is a woman who nearly lost everything, yet has found her voice stronger than ever. Born in 1929 in Brooklyn, New York, Anne Meara grew up in a traditional Irish Catholic family, where her sensitivity and intelligence were evident early on through her love of the stage. After graduating from high school, she pursued a career in performing arts and soon entered the off-Broadway theater scene, where her talent and strong personality quickly captured attention. A fateful meeting with Jerry Stiller, who would later become her husband and lifelong stage partner, marked a new chapter in her career. Together, they formed the beloved comedy duo Stiller and Meara, celebrated in the 1960s for the charming contrast between their Jewish and Irish backgrounds, a difference they turned into humor, while also using it as a lens to explore family life, marriage, and contemporary American society. Offstage, Anne Meara was not only a comedian but also an artist of remarkable depth. She spent years struggling with depression and alcohol addiction, personal battles she never tried to hide. Rather than letting them destroy her, Meara transformed every tragedy into creative strength. This genuine emotion infused all of her performances on television, film, and stage, from light-hearted comedic roles to characters with complex inner lives. When she joined The King of Queens in 1998 as Veronica Olkin, a sharp yet loving mother, audiences recognized an actress who was no longer just playing for laughs, but one who truly understood the depths of human nature. Her natural delivery, every glance, smile, and line conveyed a sense of lived experience, making her character remarkably vivid and relatable. Anne Meara passed away on May 23, 2015, at the age of 85, leaving behind an estate of approximately $12 million and an immeasurable artistic legacy. She was not only the wife of Jerry Stiller and mother of actor Ben Stiller, but also an independent personality, a performer who proved that comedy could carry profound truth and deep emotion. Jerry Stiller, born in 1927 in New York, was a veteran comedian in Hollywood. He gained fame for his role as Arthur Spooner on The King of Queens 1998, an eccentric, hot-tempered, yet endearing father-in-law. With his booming voice and natural improvisational skills, Jerry turned every scene into an unforgettable comedic moment. As a result, he became the soul of the show and left a lasting impression on audiences. Before achieving fame, Jerry struggled to find acting roles, despite years of performing alongside his wife, Anne Meara. His big break came when he was cast as Frank Costanza on Seinfeld, which revitalized his career. The role earned him an Emmy nomination and cemented his standing in American comedy. From that point on, Jerry became a familiar face in classic sitcoms. Off-screen, Jerry was a warm and devoted husband, sharing over 60 years of marriage with Anne Meara. Together, they raised 2 children, Ben and Amy, becoming one of Hollywood's cherished artistic families. After Ann's passing in 2015, his life grew quieter. Jerry Stiller passed away on May 11, 2020, at the age of 92, leaving an estate of $14 million and a vast artistic legacy. His laughter continues to live on in the hearts of fans. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's continue the journey together right now. Doris Roberts, born in 1925, was a veteran Hollywood actress, beloved for her role as Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, 1996-2005. With her nuanced performances, she brought to life a mother who was both domineering and tender, making the character vivid and unforgettable. This role earned her 4 Emmy Awards along with 7 additional nominations, cementing her status as a top television star. Though often cast in motherly roles, Doris consistently infused each character with intelligence, depth, and humanity. Behind her illustrious career lay a life marked by loss. Her first marriage ended in heartbreak, and her second husband, writer William Goyen, passed away suddenly in 1983. Doris never remarried, instead pouring her love and energy into her work and her only son. It was this pain that allowed her to bring greater depth and authenticity to her performances, especially in roles portraying complex and heartfelt maternal relationships. In her later years, Doris Roberts became a powerful advocate against ageism in Hollywood. She fought for respect and opportunities for older women to showcase their talents on screen. Doris passed away on April 17, 2016, at the age of 90 following a stroke. She left behind an estimated $14 million estate and a lasting artistic legacy. With her talent and resilience, Doris Roberts remains an enduring symbol of strength and unwavering passion. Florence Henderson, born in 1934, was the youngest of 10 children in a poor farming family. From an early age, she faced hardship and scarcity. At just 12 years old, Florence sang in local grocery stores to help her mother make ends meet. Driven by a burning passion for the arts, she moved to New York, where opportunity and dreams converged. There, she pursued a professional performing career, gradually making a name for herself on Broadway. Productions like Oklahoma brought her early fame, marking a major turning point in her career. Television catapulted Florence Henderson to iconic status when she starred as Carol Brady in The Brady Bunch, 1969-1974. Her portrayal of the gentle, ever-smiling, and loving mother left a lasting impression on generations of American viewers. Even at the age of 66, Florence retained her charm and charisma when she appeared in The King of Queens 2000 as Lily, a role that showcased her warmth, humor, and natural grace. Despite achieving fame and admiration behind the spotlight, Florence Henderson faced significant pain and loneliness. Her brilliant career came with quiet sacrifices that few could truly understand. Her personal life was far from the perfect image seen on screen. Her first marriage ended under the pressures of work and long-distance separation, while her second marriage closed in loss when her husband passed away in 2002. Nevertheless, Florence remained strong-spirited, continuing to dedicate herself to the arts until the very end. On November 24, 2016, she passed away from heart failure at the age of 82, just days after her final appearance on Dancing with the Stars. With a net worth of $10 million, Florence Henderson left behind a lasting legacy, a symbol of resilience, talent, and kindness in the hearts of her fans. Peter Boyle, born in 1935, became widely recognized for his role as Frank Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond 1998, portraying a gruff, domineering, yet hilariously blunt father. His comedic chemistry with Doris Roberts turned ordinary family dinners into memorable bouts of witty banter. Before pursuing acting, Boyle had initially embarked on a spiritual path training to become a monk. Disillusionment, however, led him to leave the monastery and pursue a career in performance. His journey to Hollywood was far from easy, marked by relentless perseverance and dedication to his craft. Peter Boyle's career was marked by both highs and challenges. His breakout role in Joe 1970 earned him the label of Hollywood's hot-tempered man, an image he would spend years trying to transcend. He showcased his remarkable versatility through iconic roles in Young Frankenstein Taxi Driver and as Frank Barone in Everybody Loves Raymond, a performance that earned him an Emmy nomination. These roles not only solidified his fame, but also demonstrated his extraordinary ability to embody a wide range of characters from comedic to intense and dramatic. Behind his powerful voice and strong screen presence, Peter Boyle faced serious health challenges. He suffered from Stroke's heart problems and ultimately battled multiple myeloma and heart disease. He passed away in 2006 at the age of 71, leaving an estimated net worth of $8 million. His life reflected resilience, relentless effort, and decades of dedicated contribution to the arts. Charlotte Rae, born in 1926, appeared at the age of 79 as Betty in The King of Queens 2005, captivating audiences with her signature blend of sharp wit and warmth. She diligently pursued smaller roles early in her career until Different Strokes introduced her as Edna Garrett, a devoted housemother who would later become the heart of The Facts of Life. This role cemented her status as a television icon and earned her both Emmy and Tony nominations. However, her life was also filled with personal hardships and struggles. Her marriage to composer John Strauss ended after he revealed that he was gay. She had to raise their two sons on her own. One battled autism and epilepsy, while the other tragically passed away from cancer, a loss that profoundly shaped her life forever. After surviving pancreatic cancer in 2009, Charlotte Rae faced bone cancer in 2017, yet she remained resolute in staying connected with the public. She passed away on August 5, 2018 at the age of 92. Her net worth was $4 million, a modest sum compared to the lasting impact she left on her audience. Gavin MacLeod, born in 1931, appeared at age 70 as Uncle Stu on The King of Queens 2001, bringing warmth, charm, and decades of television experience to the guest role. MacLeod's career spanned 6 decades from early acting roles to iconic television performances, including The Mary Tyler Moore Show and Captain Merrill Steubing on The Love Boat, a role that earned him 3 Golden Globe nominations and worldwide recognition. Beyond his acting career, Gavin MacLeod's personal life was equally complex. He went through 3 marriages, 2 of which ended in divorce due to struggles with alcoholism and depression, and he faced periods of isolation after losing friends in the entertainment industry. These challenges shaped him into a man who ultimately found solace in family and faith. Gavin MacLeod continued working until the end of his life, appearing in guest roles, performing on stage, and even participating in religious television programs. He passed away on May 29, 2021, at the age of 90, following surgery and age-related health complications. His estimated net worth of $10 million reflects a career of lasting influence. Shelley Berman, born in 1925, appeared at age 78 as Skitch in The King of Queens, 2003, bringing his signature comedic style marked by subtle timing and gentle wit. He built his career from scratch training at the Goodman School of Drama before pioneering his breakthrough solo comedy style. His performances earned him 3 gold records and the first ever Grammy Award for a spoken comedy album in 1959. Berman also taught comedy writing at USC for over 20 years, mentoring new generations while continuing to perform on stage in films and on television. His personal life was marked by both dedication and loss. He married Sarah Herman in 1947, a lasting relationship that endured until his passing. Tragedy struck when his son Joshua passed away from a brain tumor at the age of 12. Later, Berman battled Alzheimer's disease, which gradually isolated him from the world. Shelley Berman passed away on September 1, 2017, at the age of 92. His net worth was approximately $2 million, reflecting a lifetime dedicated to comedy and performance. Kirstie Alley, born in 1951, became a familiar face on television when she appeared as a guest star on The King of Queens in 2006. She is best known for her role as Rebecca Howe on Cheers, a performance that earned her both an Emmy and a Golden Globe, along with her work in the film Look Who's Talking. Alley's talent goes beyond acting. She is admired for her self-deprecating humor and willingness to poke fun at herself. These roles left a lasting impression on audiences and established her as a cultural icon of the 1980s and 1990s. Kirstie Alley's life has been a journey of navigating both glamour and hardship. The sudden death of her mother left deep emotional scars. She faced decades-long struggles with addiction and weight issues. 2 failed marriages and challenges with adoption added further personal trials. Alley transformed her hardships into art, as seen in the series Fat Actress and her appearances on Dancing with the Stars. Alongside her artistic career, Alley was also known for her devotion to Scientology and her outspoken political views, which at times made her a figure of controversy. In 2022, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, but remained resilient. Kirstie Alley passed away on December 5, 2022, at the age of 71. She left behind an estimated net worth of $40 million, reflecting a life of perseverance, humor, and resilience. Joe Flaherty, born in 1941, brought his signature humor and impeccable improvisational skills to the role of Father McDaniel in The King of Queens in 2001 at the age of 60. Although it was only a guest appearance, his performance left a lasting impression, showcasing the sharp wit that had defined his work on SCTV and Freaks and Geeks. Flaherty's story began far from the glitz of Hollywood. As the eldest of 7 children, he served 4 years in the U.S. Air Force before discovering his calling in comedy at Chicago's Second City Theater. He co-created SCTV, a show that earned him 2 Emmy Awards and a devoted lifelong fan base. His iconic characters have become enduring symbols in the history of comedy. But life off stage was far less glamorous. After SCTV ended, Flaherty faced several years of financial instability and a painful divorce. He quietly continued teaching and performing comedy until the end of his life. Joe Flaherty passed away on April 1, 2024, at the age of 82, following a brief illness. William Hurt, born in 1950, appeared as Dr. Tabor in The King of Queens in 2002. At the age of 52, immediately recognized for his commanding presence and emotional depth, he was an Academy Award-winning actor. Hurt's path to stardom began with studies at Tufts University and the Juilliard School. In 1985, his portrayal of a gay prisoner in Kiss of the Spider Woman earned him an Oscar, followed by numerous other nominations. Critics often described him as a philosopher of American cinema. However, his personal life was far more troubled. 4 marriages and numerous romantic relationships left emotional scars. Actress Marlee Matlin later accused him of abuse during their relationship. Hurt himself acknowledged struggling with alcohol and feelings of guilt, which caused distance between him and his children, as well as his co-stars. In 2018, Hurt was diagnosed with late-stage prostate cancer. He spent his final years in quiet reflection at his home in Portland. On March 13, 2022, a week before his 72nd birthday, William Hurt passed away, leaving behind 4 children and an estimated net worth of around $30 million. Eddie Money, born Edward Joseph Mahoney in 1949, appeared as himself in The King of Queens in 2002, at age 53, already a rock legend. With his raspy charm and working-class humor, his guest role captured the essence of who he was. Eddie Money's journey was both triumphant and tragic. After leaving the New York Police Department to pursue music, he reinvented himself as Eddie Money. His early hits, Baby Hold On, 2 Tickets to Paradise and Take Me Home Tonight, established him as an iconic rock voice. But fame came at a cost. Cocaine and alcohol addiction nearly killed him in 1980 after a drug overdose, leaving him with a permanent limp. In his personal life, he married Leah Remini in 1989, raising 5 children while battling bankruptcy and addiction. In 2019, while recovering from heart surgery complicated by pneumonia, doctors discovered he had stage 4 esophageal cancer. Eddie Money passed away on September 13, 2019, at the age of 70. Peter Scolari, born in 1955, appeared in The King of Queens 2002 at age 47 as Ron, a charming yet anxious character. Behind that boyish smile, however, was a man who had spent decades wrestling with insecurity, addiction, and personal struggles. Growing up in a family marked by alcoholism and emotional instability, he found solace and purpose on the stage. A major turning point for him came in 1980 when he co-starred with Tom Hanks in Bosom Buddies, where their comedic chemistry became legendary. He earned 3 Emmy nominations for Newhart and eventually won one in 2016 for his heartfelt portrayal of Tad Horvath in HBO's Girls. His personal life was equally complex. Scolari was married 4 times and struggled with bipolar disorder and alcoholism. He was open about his years of recovery, turning his pain into empathy. In 2021, after a 2-year battle with leukemia, Peter Scolari passed away in Manhattan at the age of 66. His estate, estimated at around $2 million, hardly reflected the richness of his artistic talent. Harold Gould, born in 1923 at age 77, appeared as Irv Glassman in The King of Queens 2000, bringing warmth, charm, and a classic presence that defined his entire career. With his dignified demeanor and subtle sense of humor, Gould turned even a brief guest role into something heartfelt and memorable. Gould's path to fame was far from ordinary. After serving in the U.S. Army during World War II, he returned home and earned a Ph.D. in drama. For many years, he worked as a professor before taking the leap to pursue full-time acting near the age of 40. His refined voice and scholarly demeanor often led him to portray intellectuals, doctors, and grandfatherly figures. He married actress Leah Remini in 1950, and despite the pressures of the entertainment industry, their marriage lasted 6 decades. Gould's career flourished with roles in Rhoda and The Golden Girls, earning him 5 Emmy nominations. He passed away on September 11, 2010, at the age of 86. We've just revisited the legacy of the stars who made The King of Queens a comedy legend. Though they may be gone, the laughter they left behind remains an invaluable treasure. Hit like if you cherish the memories they gave us, share to spread the tribute, and subscribe to the channel so we can explore more untold stories about other Hollywood legends.